Every March, we celebrate International Women's Month. It's our time to honor the women who have made great strides in shaping our reality and the world we live in. One such inspiring and influential woman is Charo Santos-Concio. I have here in my hands a book that tells her phenomenal story. My Journey, the story of an unexpected leader. Shades of brown, black, white, red. 18 centimeters in width. 24 centimeters in length. Sides are an inch thick. 362 pages back to back. But as the saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover. Written by Charo Santos-Concio. Co-written with Anne Mercado Alcantara. Photography by Mark McDowell. Obligatory brilliant woman's pose in biographical book cover? Check. Not everyone knows who they want to be right away. Even Ma'am Charo herself tells us in her book that even if all the pieces were laid in front of her, from being a fan of ABS-CBN shows as a kid to having modeling stints, she still didn't know who she wanted to be. She even planned to become a nurse at one point, but as she says, I had to be doing something that made my heart full and brave enough to endure the humiliation and difficulties necessary to truly be of service. Luckily for us, Ma'am Charo chose to serve through the media.
This was not my idea, and it took our chairman, Gabby, almost a year to convince me. I didn't think my story was worth sharing. My story can be anyone's story. We all come from humble and modest beginnings. We all have our dreams. We have our struggles. We have our fears. We have our pain. We have our failures, but we also have our successes and achievements. No? From my lessons and from my inspiration, I hope that they will find some bright light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. It's my first time to write for someone. The whole process was a storytelling process. Maybe for the first 3 months, 4 months, it was just free-willing storytelling about her life. So in a way, she's told me it was a cathartic experience for her because it was good that on the year of retirement, she got a chance to talk about her life to somebody who cared to listen. Because the storytelling was just really like between two friends.
Umiiyak pa nga ako eh. Minsan napapaiyak pa ako sa iba pag nagkikwento ako yung parang, ay, masakit pala yun sa alaala. And come to think of it, di ba? Parang, you know, when I was talking about it to Anne, I said, my God, the title of my show, Maalaala Mo Kaya, is so apt, no, for the journey that I went through. Kasi, kung iisipin mo nga naman, lahat ng ginagawa natin sa buhay ay alaala. Ang kwento mo at kwento ko ay parehong alaala. At nandito tayo sa mundo para gumawa ng magagandang alaala. Ay, diba? It's so, my God, serendipitous. It's painful to have to face one's truths, to have to face one's weaknesses. Kasi we always struggle about our ego and our pride, and we refuse to face our brokenness. Pero it's only when you face your brokenness that you become whole.
Of course, we started in her office. And then later on, as the conversations got more intimate, then she would ask me to come to her house. And she has a cozy library in her house. And we would spend many hours just chatting there, and her manang would prepare great lunch. Always, ang sarap ng lunch, mga sinigang, adobo, really comfort foods. And the kind of boss that she is she's always telling stories. That's not just a maalaala mo kaya persona that she takes on. That's her every moment of the day. So it would just play in my ear.
This paperclip might not mean anything to you and me, but for Ma'am Charo, this is part of her legacy. This paperclip inspired the longest-running drama anthology in the country, Maalaala Mo Kaya, which is one of the most fascinating stories you will read in her book.
Kung ida-dramatize ang buhay ko sa maalaala mo, kaya I would entitle it Rosario. The Rosary. Ganun ang buhay, di ba? We go through joyful, sorrowful, glorious, and luminous chapters in our lives. With the values I learned in life, I hope that people will find some inspiration in my stories.
Charo Santos-Concio is one of the most influential Filipinas that a lot of Filipinos look up to. And her book beautifully narrates how she achieved this status. Dear Ate Charo, how to be you po?